You know, if Wichita State's Final Four team in 1965 had an emotional leader, it was this man, John Criss, the point guard. You were fiery, John. Is that a good term to
I think
describe?
that's a compliment.
Is that scaling it down a little bit?
It might be scaling it down a little bit. I think I was probably the epitome of I didn't like to lose. I mean, whether it's money, marbles, chalk, or basketball, I wanted to compete, and that's probably got me the positions I got. I probably should not have been playing. I'm only 5'10", 165 pounds, but I was kind of the floor general and just made sure everybody's in right offense, right defense, and not let us lose. So.
We've talked so much about this team losing Nate Bowman and Dave Stallworth at the semester break, but it's almost as if the chemistry came together after they left. Now, there were some losses, but when you had to have it, you guys really bonded together.
Right, and that's a great saying in sports is a team gels. And what makes a team gel, who knows? A coach can't even tell you this, but sometimes it's adversity, sometimes it's success. And I think us being thrown together under adverse situations made us bond closer. And we were all friends anyhow. We all liked each other. We all got along fine. There was never any animosity or anything between any of us. And we got to the place where we knew each other's moods. We helped each other. We covered for each other. And to me, that was the key to success because none of us had great physical skills.
Except Kelly Pete, Mohamed Sharif.
Did, yeah, he did. You're right. And Kelly was a big-time player. He could have played for anybody, and sorry I left him out, but he was 6'1", but he was so quick and so strong.
He played like he was 6'5".
Yeah, exactly.
He could jump and do all the things that an athlete can do.
You're right.
And then Jamie Thompson really found himself that season, had 36 in that semifinal game against UCLA.
Yeah, and Jamie and I were roommates on the road, and he was an excellent golfer, so he had an excellent stroke, whether it be shooting a basketball or putting a golf ball. But yeah, he did. He was an unknown commodity when he got thrown in there after Dave used up his eligibility. And I think the other night I think the first night he had 20-some points and 14 rebounds, the first game he played in for 40 minutes. And from then on it was just, it was his game. And like I said, he got 36 against UCLA. Again, he was not quick. He didn't jump high. He was a spot shooter, but he had a fantastic touch and a knack for getting open.
One of John's children, Matt, became a baseball player here at Wichita State. I believe he pitched for a season or two with the Shockers in the early 90s.
Yeah, he did. He had a very successful high school career. His first 2 years at Wichita State was a learning process. He hurt his arm, and they had a Tommy John surgery. I believe it was after his sophomore season. And then he went on to coach baseball with Lauren Hibbs at University of North Carolina, Charlotte for a couple years. And Wichita State University has been good to both of us.
Why did so many of these guys from the 64-65 team, and you certainly are an example, why did so many of these guys get into coaching?
Well, I think we had great coaches that we played for. I mean, Ralph Miller was a legend, and Gary Thompson, after him, and then he brought in great assistants, Ron Heller and Andy Anderson, and we just had instilled in us the Ralph Miller school of basketball, and that was, pressure defense and pressure offense. Ralph's theory was that, you play them even for 39 minutes and 45 seconds, and the 15 seconds you play better than they did, you win the game.
Did you get any technical fouls as a player?
In college, I did not.
Really?
Yeah.
They must have been looking the other way.
No, Ralph told me when I came here, he said he wouldn't tolerate that, and I believed him, and I wanted to play bad enough that, if he'd have told me to run through the brick wall, I probably would have done that. So.
Well, it's great to see all you guys, John. It's great to see you, and have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you very much. It's been super. Thanks.